On this week's show, Jeff Johnston gets the opportunity to learn all about Carefree of Colorado RV awnings at the RV Industry Trade Show in Louisville, Kentucky. And even if you don't own an RV, you can still start making plans to enjoy an RV vacation this summer as we look at renting an RV. Also, we keep getting a lot of emails on this great campfire tool. So if you missed the original story a while back, Jeff shows us all about the fire stick. These stories and more on this week's Rollin On TV. Rollin On TV is brought to you by Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. Closed and Spanish captioning, where available, is sponsored by Jayco. At Jayco, we've been making family dreams come true since 1968. Let's catch up with Jeff and our new sponsor, Carefree of Colorado, at their booth at the Louisville show and learn how Carefree has modernized and improved their Freedom mechanical awning.
We're here with Kevin Jastrom. He's the aftermarket sales manager for Carefree Colorado. Carefree, of course, is one of our new sponsors. And Kevin, what can you tell me about your aftermarket products? What's new this year, or what's the latest for the awning aftermarket part of the business?
Well, along with a lot of the support and products that we put on OEM, on the manufacturer's units, we have a large aftermarket presence too. We have several products. This one up here is our premium canopy. So this canopy here is a heavier type of vinyl, and also comes with a 10-year warranty.
Oh, okay.
It's also sewn with Gortonera thread. So these seams here are not your traditional thread.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot stronger than your typical threads, and it won't deteriorate in weather over time.
Oh, so it has ultraviolet resistance for sun and
Absolutely.
so forth? Okay.
Yep. And it's got an antimicrobial embedded product in the fabric itself.
In Oregon, where I live, we see a lot of older awnings that have they look like a little miniature garden sometimes.
Yes, this will help prevent that.
Oh, okay.
And as
Very
I mentioned,
cool.
it's warranted up to 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. And generally speaking, what's the latest on your awning fabric technology? Other than
over the years, it's changed quite a bit. It's a laminated process for the vinyls, and then we also have acrylic fabrics, which is a woven canopy, a little bit more expensive, a little bit flashier.
So is that standard on these, or is that an option on the aftermarket side?
It's an option.
Okay.
Just like this one here, this would be an upgrade to a traditional vinyl, which is a little bit more lightweight. But this one here, as I mentioned, the 10-year warranty, it has also a special design to it. So it has the prominent stripes underneath that you really can't see from
design.
here.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. So it's not just a plain Jane canopy.
Okay.
The other thing that we do with this is we fold the hems on this twice. So it's not just a fold over and double stitch, we fold it over twice. It's called a felled hem. And then that's what finishes off the look of this canopy.
Okay, and everybody in the business, of course, has used this type of awning for decades.
It's a traditional spring-loaded awning.
But looking at this one, it's not hard to tell. First of all, it's painted instead of anodized aluminum.
Correct.
Now, has that been going on for a long time, or is it
several
painted
years.
Okay.
It's powder-coated paint, so
Okay.
it lasts more durable. But over on this side over here, you can see some of the features are in our.
I see.
They're in our signature orange, Carefree orange.
Okay.
This is a new product this year. This is called the Fiesta HD hardware. It's a heavy-duty type of hardware. Instead of kind of going lighter weight and more flimsy, we're actually trying to make things heavier and more durable.
Yeah, more flimsy very rarely goes over well.
Absolutely,
So,
and the public has been talking more and more about why things are getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. We want to make things more robust. So on this product for several years, we've had plastic components on it for our storage locks, our remote lock, which allows you to unlock the roller without having to use a wand.
Yeah.
And that's built right into the arm. And then also our canopy clamps
Oh,
that
okay.
swing
Yeah,
out
these rigs,
and
yeah.
actually attach to the canopy to stop it from flopping in the wind.
Oh, right.
All those are now on the HD hardware metal components.
Oh, okay.
Along with every rivet that's on this is stainless steel.
Oh, stainless, that's nice.
Yep, so it's much more durable and lasts a lot longer.
Yeah.
Instead of a traditional 1 or 2 year warranty, we have a 5-year warranty on this hardware.
Wow, nice.
The other thing that's nice about these components is they're retrofittable to existing Carefree hardware.
Oh, okay.
So if you have one of those older versions, you can turn it into HD hardware.
Yeah, well, the color really, it's, you know, it's a small detail, but it adds a very nice touch.
It gives it a pop. It gives
Yeah.
it a pop.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And what is the made in the USA status of your equipment here? Is most of it manufactured here? Or?
Yep. And most of our products are made in the USA. We have some components that might come from overseas, but everything is assembled in Carefree of Colorado and Broomfield.
Okay, very cool. Well, that's important. You know, that's good to know that.
It is. It is. We have several employees that are working hard every day and on 2 shifts.
Awnings is a primary part of your business, but I understand you have some other components and things that you sell.
Absolutely. Our number one priority is definitely making awnings, making shade. So on top of that, we also do several accessories. So just like these patio awnings you see here, we also have awnings that cover the slide outs. We also can retrofit or change over a manual style awning to power. Just by changing out the arm set.
Now, you mean this kind of this type of an awning can become a powered awning?
Absolutely. You can retain your fabric and your roller assembly and just basically change out the arms themselves to push button operation.
Oh, wow. Very
And then
cool.
above and beyond that, we have shades that you can kind of slide into the free slot that's in the roller tube that hang down and block the sun for the early morning or late afternoon where the sun isn't directly overhead.
Okay.
We have ground mats that we lay down underneath the awning, along with side blockers. We can
you mean
also
something on the
sides,
oh, okay.
that will suspend on the side of the awning to block the sun coming from the sides of the coach.
Oh, okay.
And then last but not least, we also have rooms. We have a full room enclosure that can attach to these awnings, whether it's a powered awning or a manual awning. We have a room enclosure to help expand the living space of the RV.
Oh, okay. Wow, very cool. That's nice. And I'm sure that the mats are something that Mom will appreciate when the kids are running in and out.
Absolutely.
And
we have several colors
shed a little
and
bit of their
sizes.
dirt out there. So.
Yep, keep the dirt outside instead of bringing it into the RV.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, we have window awnings that actually can finish up the look on the different types of windows, all shapes and sizes.
Oh, okay. And then those on the window awnings and the slide out toppers, whatever they're called.
We call them companion awnings.
Companion. Okay. Those, in addition to OEM, of course, are also available on the aftermarket.
Absolutely. There's a large opportunity to add those to your coach. A lot of coaches come with their main patio awning. So when you actually get that thing off the lot, you look at your windows, you notice that you got sun coming in your kitchen window and you're trying to do the dishes or you're cooking a meal. We have window awnings that can cover that and block that sun from coming in.
Okay, very cool.
And the slide out products, those ones are really neat because if you're at a campground where you have leaves dropping and you're in the fall, you got to get up there and kind of sweep those things off before you close the room. Because if you drag in sticks, leaves, and branches, you can actually hurt the seals of that slide room. So the slide out cover will actually cover the top of it with a piece of vinyl, and it slides automatically in and out with the unit. So there's nothing that you need to do, and you never have to get up there and sweep anything.
Wow, very cool. Well, that sounds like a convenient feature.
It is a very convenient feature.
Slide outs are they're standard almost now all over the place.
And
so,
you can have up to 5 on a certain coach.
Yeah, 5. Wow.
So that's 5 times going up a ladder.
That's 5 this year. By next year, Louisville here at the show, 6
could be more.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. And you're in Broomfield, Colorado, so that's where we can come by there and take a look.
Absolutely.
And see
We invite you to
do.
come down and come over to Colorado, and we'll give you a tour and show you how things are done.
Okay, great. We'll do that.
Excellent.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Appreciate
Thank you.
it.
We took up Carefree's offer to visit their factory, and we're floored to learn they make between 1,500 and 2,000 awnings a week. Watch for this inside Carefree story coming soon.
The Thetford's tough new Titan sewer hose is virtually uncrushable. Ever had your sewer hose run over by an RV? Watch Titan bounce back. Titan hose is made of Thetford's proprietary blend of TPE and provides the highest degree of puncture and abrasion resistance. It has an easy-to-grip fitting for a leak-free connection to RV outlets. A rotating elbow easily aligns and allows a convenient connection and straighter flow. Titan provides more for your money and is another innovation from Thetford, the RV sanitation leader.
If your RV is still using a water heater with 100-year-old technology, isn't it time you switched? Truma AquaGo. Instant, continuous, and endless hot water. For more information, visit truma.net. Looking to take an RV vacation but don't own one? Or looking to buy an RV but want to test coexisting with your spouse in a small space for a week? Then renting an RV is a great option. But there's a lot more to know and a lot more to consider in renting an RV as opposed to just renting a car. But once you learn the ins and outs and get out on that first RV adventure, you'll soon be saying, why didn't we do this earlier? To find out more about renting an RV, we paid a visit to Fuller RV Rental and Sales in Boylston, Massachusetts, a family-owned company that's been renting RVs for over 30 years. Here, you can rent anything from a small camping trailer to a large Class A motorhome. We had a chance to sit and talk with Sherri Fuller for a little question and answer session on renting RVs. Okay, it's time for class. One of the things I was curious about was if most RV renters are first-time renters.
A lot of your renters, people will come in, the first question they ask is, do you rent motorhomes? And we'll say, yes, we do. And they will start saying, we've never been in one, we've never used one, but we'd like the experience. And that's when I take them right through and show them all the different units and see what they would be comfortable in, if it's going to be the right size, how much room they want, and the price, of course, too, the cost of it, and make sure it's in their ballpark.
And if you feel a little intimidated about driving an RV, Sherri says that's normal.
When they come in, they are very intimidated by the size of the vehicles, but then they start with the small ones and they say, no, too small. Then they ease their way up until they get to one that's going to be just right, and we also will take them for a test drive. If it's a definite that they want to book it, and it's a dry day, the roads are dry, we will throw a plate on and the dealer plate on, take them for a test drive up on the highway, through some back roads in town, make sure they're comfortable on both aspects. And when they come back, they're either going to say, okay, this one worked, or could we try maybe just one more? We have no problem doing that. We can do one or two to find out if they like the Class A or the Class C. We want to accommodate them to make them comfortable before they even book it, to make sure that they have a good trip.
Understandably, one of the most common questions is, do I need a special license to drive an RV?
A lot of people, when they come in, the first question that they ask is, do they need a special license? And all the way up to the 42-footers, you do not need a special license. Anybody can drive with a regular driver's license. We have the international drivers come over and they're okay. We take their international license. They're fine over here too. You do not need a special license for any of them.
Also, we learned that the minimum age to rent an RV is 25. We'll be right back with Sherri and some other answers on renting an RV right after the break.
We didn't make the majestic mountains, or the rugged terrain, or paint the night sky, but we make it possible to see it all. Road Trek, America's #1 selling touring coach for over 25 years. Built with quality so you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the destinations you want. Enjoy the peace of mind that only a Road Trek can provide.
Someone once said, the camping doesn't really start until the RV awning comes out. Whoever said that really knew what they were talking about. Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. For more information, visit our website at carefreeofcolorado.com. Welcome back. Let's continue our question and answer session with Sherri Fuller about renting an RV. One question I think most first-time RV renters have is, does my auto insurance cover RV rental?
With the insurance, the only way we can actually register these is to activate our insurance. So I can't deactivate our insurance to activate somebody else's unless they actually own the unit. So they do have to take our insurance, and there's a clause in all private passenger insurance policies that they don't even know about. It excludes motorhomes because they're not a like vehicle. They're over 10,000 pounds. They have multi-wheels, which is 6 wheels, and that excludes them from their, like a rental car. A rental car is normal. These are oversized, so therefore they don't include them.
I understand that you have special arrangements for folks that live in other parts of the country and want to fly in and rent an RV.
Yes, when people will call us from all over the country, actually will call us from overseas too, and they want to fly in, they want to pick something, they want to take our rental, and we have a 15-passenger van, and we have our Chrysler 300. We can pick the people up at the curb at the airport. They can fly in. We get their flight information, pick them up, bring them out. We show them how to run the motorhome. They can stay here that night if they wanted to, if it's a late afternoon and they just don't want to leave. And then when they come back, we load them back up and bring them back in. So pretty much they can do a one-stop shop with us with everything.
Of course, in most cases, people flying in aren't bringing their pots and pans or linens. Is that something your company handles for them?
It's funny, with people that fly in, some people are very particular, and they want their own sheets and their own towels, so they'll actually pack their own stuff. And then other people will just ask for, we call it a housekeeping kit or utility kit, and we'll supply them with everything from the linens to the kitchen setup, everything that they'll need. And they don't have to launder it before they come back. Please do the dishes though. But they don't have to do the laundry. I take it back. I actually do it at my house, and I have everything situated. So somebody comes in last minute and they want it, I can be back in 15 minutes with a complete setup. When people come into New England to rent an RV, 3/4 of them, Bar Harbor, Acadia National Park. A lot of them end up going up there. That's the first place is we want to go to Bar Harbor. We want to go to Acadia National Park. That's not much Canadian-wise. Some of them want to go to Quebec. And a handful will just stay around New Hampshire to go to the White Mountains. But a lot of them, it's Bar Harbor.
A lot of them don't want to head down the Cape or places like that.
Cape isn't that popular anymore. They want to go north. They want to go north, and even the people that fly, even from Europe, the people from Europe that come over, they want to go to Bar Harbor. Huh. I don't know. There's something about Maine. It's crazy. But that's where 3/4 of them go.
Okay, we're ready to rent an RV. We've test driven it, but there are still a lot of features and systems to learn about. But don't worry, as Sherri explains.
When the people come in to take their units for the rental, they can either do it a week or two prior to going, or the day of departure. They are given at least a 1 hour to sometimes it's 2 hours show through on how to run everything. And then they get a 3-page checklist that goes with them that I highlight the important things on it. So if they're trying to do something that pertains to that highlight, at least they know, okay, I've got to do this first before I do that. And my phone number is highlighted too, because we answer the phone 24/7 year round. So if somebody's out there, it's 2 o'clock in the morning and the heater's on, but it's blowing cold, and they're not hooked up at a campground, they want to call and find out how to turn why is the heat blowing cold. They can call me and I can walk them through how to get to blow warm again. So they have a lifeline with me at all times.
Well, the only thing left to do is to head up to the office and fill out the rental paperwork, and we're ready to start our first RV vacation. Just a word here about RV rental companies. There are a lot of them around the country, from large national franchise operations to small regional companies. And, like any other business, not all are created equal. Do your homework and check them out, and make sure they offer 24/7 service before you sign on a dotted line. For more information on Fuller RV Rental, visit our website and click on the Fuller RV link. Coming up after the break, Jeff shows us a safe and easy way to build and maintain a campfire. We'll be right back.
We didn't make the majestic mountains, or the rugged terrain, or paint the night sky, but we make it possible to see it all. Road Trek, America's #1 selling touring coach for over 25 years. Built with quality so you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the destinations you want. Enjoy the peace of mind that only a Road Trek can provide.
Someone once said, the camping doesn't really start until the RV awning comes out. Whoever said that really knew what they were talking about. Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. For more information, visit our website at carefreeofcolorado.com.
Campfire is a really important, popular part of camping. And most people who are messing around with a campfire and managing it, so to speak, do it pretty much like this. They poke at the wood and they try to push it around, and you hope for the best, and maybe it'll go where you want it to and maybe it won't. We're trying to build up a bed of coals, do a little cooking here. And it sticks okay, but it doesn't really do the trick. But we have a much more elegant solution available now. This little guy is called the fire stick. Once you have one of these, you'll never do one of these again. Put that where it belongs. Fire stick is made out of stainless steel. It's got a cast aluminum head, and all it's used for is for manipulating the wood in the fire. It means you don't have to get your face down in there. Here you can just pick it up, place it exactly where you want it. Grab another chunk, put it exactly where you want it, and you stay away from the heat and smoke of the fire. In addition, if you want to get the fire a little bit fired up, there's a hole in the end of the fire stick, and it's hollow. So you put it down in the fire, blow into it. Saves you once again getting down on your hands and knees and getting your face down too close to the fire and singeing your eyebrows off. A little bit of voice of experience there. And if you don't like it there, you just move it over here, position it. Some people may think this is a little bit, well, a little bit too fussy, but the fact is, it's kind of neat being able to have complete control over your fire. Once again, fire stick, it's made out of stainless steel. Cast aluminum parts, comfortable handles, insulated to kind of keep your hands away from the possible heat. It's really a kind of a nifty product. You can learn more about the fire stick by logging on to our website at rollinontv.com. It probably will be the best little addition you'll make to your camping roster in a long time.
We hope you enjoyed this week's program. And for additional information on anything you saw on the show, along with additional video, stories, and more, visit our website at rollinontv.com. You can also visit us on Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. As usual, this has been another fun production. For the latest up-to-the-minute RV news, visit our media partners at rvbusiness.com.